Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faridayanti Setiawan. My absent number is 15. I'm International Business Administration, semester 5A. I want to explain about training and development. My case is training and development at PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP in Batu City. The first slide is about introduction. Background of training and development. Training and development is one of the main functions of the Human Resource Management Department. Training refers to a systematic setup where employees are instructed and taught methods of technical knowledge related to their jobs. It focuses in teaching employees how to use particular machines or how to do specific tasks to increase efficiency. Whereas development refers to the overall holistic and educational growth and maturity of people in managerial positions. The process of development is in relation to insight, attitude, adaptability, leadership, and human relations. The next slide is about discussions. The first is definition of Bank Syariah Mandiri. Definition of Syariah Bank. Islamic banking or Sharia bank is a business entity engaged in the service sector which refers to Sharia principles. Islamic banking in Indonesia is one of the new banking systems. However, Islamic banking in Indonesia already has an important role in regulating the circulation and monetary sector in the country. Seeing the growing condition of Islamic banking, the government made various efforts for banking development, including by restructuring the banking system, namely by establishing a dual banking system, so that bank in Indonesia, apart from conventional banks, also have Islamic banks. Regarding employee training, PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City is facing various kinds of competitions. Both with Islamic banks and conventional banks, the company has program training for its employees. Various development trainings have been conducted at Bank Syariah Mandiri's Batu branch to improve the quality and performance of its employees. The training includes general training, which is carried out in 1 year, which can be 2 to 5 times depend on the needs, or interview of Sultan Mandiri Islamic Bank practitioners. To conduct this training, employees are required to take the test first. The pre-test is carried out through a program called Mandiri Syariah Learning. Learning through a learning starts from the registration process, test training and evaluation to the issuance of training certificates. In the test, if the employee does not meet the standard score above 70, then he cannot attend the training. The purpose of this test is to get a qualified workforce, as program employee training and development aims to increase insight, ability, and skills to help understand and complete work and become one of the ways for promotion. And the next, what are the type of training and development carried out at Bank Syariah Mandiri Batu City? The process of training and employee development is carried out optimally by PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City with 3 methods as follows. The first one, the job training method. It is stated in Menko Prawira, OJT, or direct work training. In other words, asking employees to learn to the job by doing it directly. Implementation of training and development programs for employees of PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP City Batu City, according to informant Dina Kartikasari as CBRI, he said the training process of PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City is carried by a training center institution or LCG Learning Center Group. Every new employee is required to attend on the job training for 2 months based on his position. Different positions differ in length of training. CS or customer service, teller receive a sales service training, then back office got BSP training for back office, marketing staff got sales training. And the second method is in-class training method. This method is a kind of lecture, namely studying the theories in class for approximately 2 weeks, where the trainer works on the required theories. According to Guru Bagus Mahardika as General Support Staff, he said, every new employee must take part in on-the-job training for the specific 2 months. Activities take place with work or learning applications starting from basic banking. Employees get learning materials about banking knowledge according to their fields. This training is held for 2 weeks, but in practice the participants are given books that are in accordance with their fields and are taught themselves because they have applied the learning by doing system or learn by practicing. What if there are direct difficulties in evaluation deadline? And the last method, management development method. Management development is an attempt to increase performance by increasing knowledge, changing behavior, or improving skills. Development can be started with the OJT method in class training, one of which is job rotation or job rotation. As stated by Guru Bagus Mahardika, he said, the rotation system at PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City is conducted every year according to the needs of the organization and the most affected by the length of employment of employees. With job rotation, employees have abilities in other fields, but job rotation can be done directly if one of the employees is unable to attend. This job rotation can be done directly as needed. The word job rotation can also mean changing position. Suppose there are employees who excel. Example, the teller is promoted to marketing or vice versa. If the teller does not perform well for 5 years, the consequence will be moved to another branch. Analysis, training, and human resource development. PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City, it can be seen according to the results of the interview above. The employee training and development program at PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City has 3 methods, namely on the job training, in class training, and management development, so that it can provide the best service for customers. PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City prioritize the quality of HR performance with this training and development program. Well, the next slide is about conclusion. The purpose of the training and development is to improve skills to comply with the SOP of PT Bank Syariah Mandiri KCP Batu City. The purpose of the development is to improve the ability or quality, minimize error in work, invite employees to become seniors, is the task of struggling, and help employees to be able to handle future responsibilities. This is where the difference between training and development. Training is oriented to the present condition. Development is oriented towards a future perspective. With the training and development program, it is hoped that employees will be able to provide the best service. This aims to make it easier for companies to achieve their goals and improve the quality of human resources within the company. I think that's all my presentation. If I have a mistake, please forgive me, sir. Thank you so much for your attention. I close with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.